Before this episode begins, take note, spoiler warning for Endgame. So if you haven't watched it yet,
By the time now, you should go and watch it.
Yes.
If not, you go and eat shit.
yes, go watch it and come back and watch this.
Or just watch us.
Okay. Intro. Hi everybody, we are Alternate Tab, and today we got something special.
And we got a friend with us.
Yes, we have a friend with us, so please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jeremy. I have a podcast and another YouTube channel that I will open up like maybe tomorrow.
Hey, and this is Benzo, we all know Benzo, and Emil. Tommy can't be with us today because we love him 3000.
Yes.
So,
But
yeah,
he doesn't love us 3000. That's
Yeah,
why he never
unfortunately.
come.
maybe 6 to 900, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a new segment we're trying out because, yeah, why not, right? Let's just call this Tocking Calk. Ding! Yes, because, what's more fun than watching three guys talk cock? Yeah, right?
Talk about Cork.
Yeah,
Okay, so once again, if you haven't watched Endgame, please stop watching this. Go and watch.
Out of here.
Yeah, go watch. Go get a ticket. Go
Yes,
watch
man.
Endgame.
It's not that expensive. Right?
Yeah.
I
Come
think-
back here and watch.
I think
you know?
by the time now, everyone should have watched it.
Yes, unless
yeah.
you're my mom.
Or unless you're basically not a fan of Marvel.
Or you're a
Yeah.
third world country person, right?
What? What? You're a third world country, bro.
But I'm in a first world country.
Okay,
right now.
okay. Moving on.
Privilege.
Moving on. Yeah, we're gonna spend the next 40 to 50 minutes just talking about Endgame. Some of you have sent in your questions, which we will address later on. So, let's get this started.
Yeah, let's do it,
Yeah,
man.
So, I assume everybody here has watched Endgame.
Yes.
No, not really. Yeah.
No? Stop it, Jer.
Yeah.
But somehow, I
Yeah.
read through the spoilers.
Alright, so, yeah, okay. How do you find it, Ben?
Okay, we watched the first Marvel movie was like 2000, I can't remember. Eight.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
like the Iron Wish was Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
It has been 11 years, or maybe 10 years, that Marvel has been making movies. Captain America, Thor, the first Avengers. So you are actually attached to it.
Yeah.
And then to watch the last one, which was Endgame, to be honest, I actually teared in the cinema when the ending happened, when Iron Man died. So I was like, oh shit.
Spoilers!
I was
We
like,
told you.
I was like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not about one part is him dying, but the other part is, oh shit, that's the end.
Yeah.
Like, there's not gonna be any more.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is, but the main six, or the main, that they're not, that is the end.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, like 10 years just like that, and it just ended. So I was pretty emotional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
I mean, like in a movie perspective, I think the first part of it is a bit convoluted.
Okay.
Yeah, like, cause oh shit, we can't do anything, and then like, okay, let's do time travel. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, another time travel shit.
Okay.
Yeah, then I was like, okay, cool. But then like the end was pretty, emotional,
Yeah.
basically, because like you've looked at so many like Marvel movies and they've told like the backstories of everyone, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
especially for like Iron Man and Captain America.
Yeah.
And personally, my favorite is like Black Panther. When Black Panther came, I was like, fuck yeah, it's back.
Yeah.
Bring
Nice.
it in. And then
Okay.
yeah, basically it's like the whole like what is it called, the army battle thing.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was a bit longer,
Yeah.
kind of.
Dude, it was like 40 minutes. I think it was like a 40-minute fight
But
scene.
then, like, the thing is that you're comparing it for a 3-hour film, though.
True.
So
Yeah.
like 1.5 hour is just a lot of time traveling and like figuring out that kind of thing. It was like, oh, Thanos is like they killed Thanos because like, and then he basically destroyed the stones.
The
and
stones,
everything,
yeah.
right? So yeah, I think the first part was a bit like, all right, okay, it's going somewhere, but then the end was like,
Yeah.
yes, they wrapped it up really nicely. It's like
It's a build up.
Yeah, it's a
very,
build-
very slow build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, as a huge Marvel fan, like I remember watching Iron Man in the cinemas when I was like Sec 4.
Yeah.
Like, we went after
Yeah.
school in our uniforms, and like for me to follow, I have watched every single Marvel movie in the cinemas except the Incredible Hulk,
because Hulk sucks.
cause I didn't even know it was part of the MCU.
I legitimately didn't know
Yeah.
Hulk was a thing. I
But-
was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Bruce
but
Banner.
apart from that, I watched every single movie in the cinema. And for me to watch Endgame, like, I couldn't help but feel very emotionally tied
Yep.
to the film because, I mean, it's like 10 years of your life.
Yeah.
Like, think about, like my friend said, like, think about all the money I spent on these 22 movies, you know? Like, and now it's finally coming to an end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like for me, like within the first 10 minutes of the film, I already felt really sad with Hawkeye's like family like getting
Yeah.
snapped
Yeah,
and everything,
yeah,
you know. I mean, of course, that being said, the first hour of the movie, I was like, okay, I feel like I enjoyed Infinity War a bit more. But after the whole like second act of time traveling and the huge, like you said, the huge fight scene, the third act when like the old like 2014 Thanos came back and like blasted Ant-Man in the face, like to me it was like, holy shit, this is great. Like you know, when everyone appeared, like the tears just started and I couldn't stop it. I had to hide it, you know, like in the cinema you're like,
It's a manly tears.
yeah, like no you can't, I'm not crying,
No,
you're
I'm-
crying, you know.
Just sweat laugh.
Well, you know, I just find one thing that is pretty weird is the Hulk.
Okay.
But I just
Yeah,
feel,
yeah.
I just feel like as much as he figured out how to you know be the Hulk, I just feel like I don't know about is it about budget or whatever they just like, okay, let's make him the Hulk throughout the thing.
Like
But I just-
Professor Hulk, right? Like
I
the
just-
combined.
Yeah, I just feel like I prefer Bruce Banner to be human, and
Right.
then when he fights, okay, then
He
he
transform.
can transform,
Yeah.
he can control the transform into the Hulk, which was, I think, pretty much in the comic, like he knows how to control
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Compared to like,
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't. If I'm not wrong, there is a Professor Hulk where he is like that. He
Yeah.
chooses to be like that.
Yeah.
But then there's also one that
one is
The-
Bruce Banner can transform at will.
There's actually
Yeah.
like another Hulk after Bruce Banner. It's like Amadeus Cho. He's like an Asian guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is like the Hulk in the Endgame film,
Oh, okay.
which is basically he has all his intelligence but Hulk powers.
Okay.
Hulk
So
powers,
brain is
yeah.
in bronze.
Yeah.
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of like how they wrapped it up? Do you feel like it was done right? Do you feel like they could have done it better?
I think personally for me, I think I think it wasn't bad, but I like how it ends. Because every good movie has to have an ending, and I kind of guess the reason why someone has to die. I think maybe because of contract or something like that. But I really thought that Cap was going to die.
Right. Same.
I thought that Cap was
Yeah,
going to die.
same.
Rather than
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel the end was the funeral part, like, okay, like, you know, I just don't want it to end.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
somehow
yeah.
it was a good ending.
Okay.
To me, it was a good ending, but
Yeah.
they didn't put it too much, and but it just like and the thing is like they didn't like show the body at the end, so it's like,
Right,
okay.
yeah.
And but I love the ending when you see an old Cap.
All right.
True.
But honestly speaking, I wasn't expecting Cap to
To come
do
back,
that. You know,
yeah.
like I thought like
So it's a surprise.
yeah, it
right?
was a huge like twist for me because I expected like even in Infinity War, I was like, oh my god, Cap's gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, like that was like all my mind was thinking was Cap is gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't, and even in the fight scene where like Thanos like started slicing his shield up and stuff,
You know that, oh shit.
I was like, oh my god, Cap, is this when Cap is gonna die?
Yeah.
Nope, he didn't die. But this asshole he went back in time and didn't come back.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Okay.
And then like Old Man Cap appears, and I'm like, sure,
He went to
I guess.
Afterlife.
I guess they did fulfill the prophecy,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the viewer's prophecy of like, okay, he's gonna pass the mantle to either Bucky or Sam Falcon.
I think pretty much
Yeah.
Sam.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because in the comics,
They
like
follow
they
the comics,
both,
yeah.
They
both of
both-
them,
yeah.
like
Had a
Sam
chance
and
to
Bucky,
be Captain
yeah,
America.
they both became Captain America for a
Yeah.
while. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
But-
Jay?
I don't know, man. For me, I came in without any expectation I
Right,
was gonna
yeah.
die. I was like, when basically Tony Stark like, I'm Iron Man, he dies, right?
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, so that's how they're gonna wrap up the contract.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. and then I was after that I was just wondering, okay, so who else doesn't have a contract anymore? Captain America. Okay, let me see what's gonna happen. I was like,
Yeah.
so that's how they're
That's
gonna do
how-
it.
yeah.
All right, okay. For me, it was more of I was like impressed on like how they thought it through. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's not bad. At
Yeah.
least it's not like they just die, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bit more like interesting how like a Cap like he goes, because he's the one that always like sacrifices himself
Yeah.
for the team,
Justice.
for humans,
Yeah.
humanity, and all that kind of thing. Now, I think it's like, okay, fuck it, guys. I'm gonna take a break. Fuck y'all. I'm just gonna have a wife now and then like a normal.
Yeah, like because he was like so like done
Yeah.
after the events of Infinity War. I mean, he's stuck in space for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
you know?
man. I was like,
I would assume that like if he were to just jump on straight, it's like yeah, let's go get Thanos. Like it would feel like a very flat character.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
To me, like he had to like lose everything, then gain something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I saw that he had a wife and kids and a kid, like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is like a foreshadowing of he is gonna lose everything.
Yeah.
Because even he himself said that I will do this, but I can't lose what I gain.
Yeah.
Then to me, it's like, I watched the movie 3 times in the cinema. Okay, so every time you watch and everything they say at the start, it like hurts you a little bit
Yeah,
more.
because you know what's
Yeah, like
happening, right?
even
Yeah.
like Black Widow, like before they jump back in time, she's like, "See you in a minute."
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh,
No,
Oh,
you're gonna
stop it.
die.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Never
fall a
see
deadly
you
death.
again.
no." So like, but I had like this one weird thing with the film, which was like, why would you send 2 guys with no superpowers or suits to Vormir?
I think, but I think it's a purpose though. But because in order to get Sosan, you have to sacrifice. So,
But they didn't know, you see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then if you send like someone that wouldn't die from a fall,
Oh,
like, it's vice versa. You know, it's vice versa. But
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good combi for them to go Vormir.
Okay.
Because those two characters are so drawn to each other.
correct. Yeah,
They are the like closest.
like they have
They're
been
the closest
working
in-
together
in
for the
in
longest time.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense for both of them to go Vormir, and you know like who to sacrifice is a big challenge. Yeah.
Plus, imagine like Hulk jumping down and he doesn't die.
Just back out
Just
like,
like,
give me the soul stone.
So can you imagine? Can you imagine Hulk and Thor went both?
yeah.
Like it was just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
waste of time. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
but,
just gonna throw each other like over and over again.
Yeah.
but it's so much feels because like even when they were in the ship on the way to Vormir, they're like, we've come a long way from Budapest,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
one of you is gonna die, you know.
He's definitely gonna die. Yeah.
It's like damn it, you know, and yeah. So as in to me, like the film was pretty well done. I would call it like it's pretty much a masterpiece. I would say like
yeah.
despite it being like pop culture and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's really well done. I don't think it's considered trashy.
Same. No. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
like I think that the directors did a really good job.
They
Just
thought- they
to
thought
pay,
it
they
through.
paying off. They paid off every single thing from every single film.
They definitely thought it through.
Yeah. I mean, they did conceptualize this like 6 years ago,
Yeah.
and they did shoot it. They had like 2 years of post production because they shot Infinity War and
And Endgame.
Endgame together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was pretty good. I'm looking forward to like what the future holds for the MCU.
Yeah.
But
the new
like phase 4.
Yeah. Phase
Yeah.
4.
phase-
Yeah. So okay. So before that, okay. When you guys before you guys watched Endgame, right? What was your ticket situation? Like, how do y'all get the tickets?
Wow,
do you
fuck,
have
man.
to? Do you have to queue? Do you have to? What was your story of getting these tickets? Because movie tickets, like, no matter how hype a movie is, right, you will never see people like buy and resell a regular movie ticket.
Yes.
But just because it's
Just
Endgame,
because.
like, why are they doing it? Like, some guy was selling it like $600 for gold class tickets. I'm like, no, like, I'm not
There's
gonna
like
buy
no
it.
point,
I
man.
think
Yeah.
Because-
So Ben, yeah,
this is the last of it.
yeah,
So I guess like everyone wants to watch it
right,
like before everything. I think and majority of them are fans.
right,
Yeah,
Like really are
definitely.
die-hard fans. So I kind of guess like the tickets will sell out like pretty fast. So I think like and they sold the tickets 2 weeks prior to the movie.
yeah,
2
2 or
weeks.
3.
did they?
I can't
Or
remember.
maybe-
It was like the start of
I think it
April
was
or something.
13 or 14 of April.
Yeah, I remember.
And the movie was on
okay.
24th
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
of
April. Yeah.
April. Yeah.
yeah. So, but to me, I was lucky enough because One Banana wanted to have a equation. So we were
Right.
thinking like, hey, let's watch it together.
Okay.
So we were like, hey, cool, let's watch it together. Alright, fine. Then after that, everyone was like hype up because all of us want to watch it. And they would say, yeah, cool, let's watch it together. So I think what we did was we booked. And for info, it's not sponsored. Okay, we paid. Okay, we paid,
guys.
but not me. Our boss paid. Yeah. So
Thanks,
we,
boss.
Yeah, thanks, boss.
Thanks, Ben's boss.
So I think we wrote into Cathay say, is it okay that we want to book the entire cinema?
Right.
Yeah.
And they say, oh yeah, true, it's a corporate booking. And somehow, we managed to confirm because at that point in time it was really hectic. I think for the cinema side.
Right,
So
right,
it was
right.
like
Yeah.
there were pre-sales and all these things, so it's pretty hectic. And the reply wasn't like very confirmed.
Okay.
And then so I was really scared. So you know what I did? I went to online. Somehow I managed
To
on
book.
the sale day. I managed to book 2 tickets.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it just happened because it wasn't confirmed. Then
Okay.
just right after I bought the tickets and received confirmation,
Okay.
one
They
of
confirmed
them
it.
text say, "Hey guys, confirm."
Oh, shit.
24th 6 p.m. Like we booked the entire cinema. I was
Yeah.
like,
Right.
"What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh shit, man! I bought the ticket. Then you tell me this
But
shit."
so you went to sell off the tickets.
Yeah, when it's off, I sold it cheaper. Okay.
Yeah.
I bought
Good
it.
man,
I
good
bought
man.
it. I bought it at $75. I sold it at $60.
Wait, you bought gold class.
Gold class.
Gold class.
Oh,
I bought it at
okay.
$60. I sold at $60. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
I wasn't all the bastards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that one 10 times. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw on Carousel people selling 1,000.
Yeah, it's insane. Then the guy like booked out the entire cinema. I think he used bots to buy it. And then
Yeah.
he was like on his carousel page, he was like, "Oh, my friends can't make it."
Yeah.
I was like, "What,
What?
dude? Like you can't have 40 friends and like from 3 different cinemas at
And
the
I
same
was
time."
like,
That's
you know?
fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I was just hoping no one buys it.
Right.
And then he.
And then
He
He
just
just
loses
loses
all
money,
his
right?
money, you know.
He just spends like okay, maybe 16 seats. One ticket is 6. Okay, so he almost like $1,000. I mean like a few $100.
Right,
Yeah. So
right,
I just
yeah.
I was like hoping that he didn't sell any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was really lucky now.
Yeah.
You imagine if no one like he didn't sell any, right? Then he just goes there and watch it alone.
Yeah.
And
Sad
then it's just
boys.
like the cleaning crew.
Or maybe,
then
or maybe
sitting
he's just
down
like
there.
giving out like stuff. That
Okay, so Ja, how was your booking? Yeah, ticket booking experience.
Mine was, I mean, I didn't watch it on the premiere day itself
Right.
because I don't know, man. I don't really go with the hype kind of shit.
Okay.
I don't like to be with the like gigantic crowds.
Mm.
I watched it, but I do want to watch it in the first week though,
Okay.
at least. So I
Yeah.
watched it on Friday or Saturday. I forgot. I
Okay,
think
so
it was
like within the first 5 days.
yeah, basically. So I think I watched it. Then I was like, me and my girlfriend was like looking for tickets, right? I was like, fuck, where is a good place to watch it? And in the end, I watched it at Sydney Leisure.
Okay.
Yeah, near
This-
the,
okay.
the
Near
Somerset
Skate,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one near Skate.
yeah.
I got it. The only good seats I got was like 11 p.m.
Right.
Basically, I came
Yeah.
out of the theater was like 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, the fuck? I've never been so late to just you know like even
Yeah.
midnight stuff like you watch it
Yeah.
at 12, you finish around
Like
Yeah.
two yeah.
ish. You watch it. This one you watch at 11, you finish at 2:30. I was like, huh?
It's like you're so emotional after
Yeah.
coming out and
Then
everything.
the funniest part is like when you finish the film, right? And everyone goes out in front of scene, they just smoke. Then I see like one guy teared up. He's just like, fuck man, I'm
Yeah,
gonna watch
yeah,
it again tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I feel that, bro. Yeah, I mean, even for me, like a month before, like Endgame came out, like I was asking my friends, okay, I want to book like the entire gold class. Like,
Serious?
I want to have like, I wanted to get like 32 people to just
Watch it together.
watch it together.
yeah.
And then like, my friends being my friends, they're like, yeah, bro, I'm interested. And then like 3 weeks later, like, it's like, okay, guys, I'm gonna book it now. Who, y'all still on? Then they're like, sorry, bro, I working. Or sorry, bro, like my girlfriend want to watch with me. Then like, wow, screw you guys. So in the end, like we had like about 8 people that were like ready. Let's go book. So on the day like the ticket sales came out, I was like, all right, let's do this. I woke up at 9, like, okay, ready, like super groggy, like loading the website. The website's not loading. It's like shit. Then after that, I was like, okay, I made it in. I already clicked set. Like I had 7 tickets, 7 tickets for gold class. Perfect, right? Suddenly my friend was like, wait. Maybe my girlfriend can come and watch. And I'm like, bro, I give you 2 minutes because my counter is like,
It's just 2
like
minutes,
timing,
right?
like
Yeah.
going down, right? And then he's like, he didn't reply for 5 minutes. So I like lost the booking.
Yeah.
Then he said, okay, she can come. Then I tried booking it again. The website started crashing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I lost the tickets. I had it already,
Yeah.
So I lost the tickets. Then I was like, okay, guys, sorry. I lost the tickets. Like, we had to book another timing. So like the next latest timing was like 11. The next earliest timing was like 11 or 12.
This is what, PM or 8?
PM. Yeah. Like we were trying to go for like a 8 PM show.
Okay.
And then 11 was the next timing. So I told them, say, are y'all okay 11? Then like all of them were like,
Nah,
it's too late. I want to take the last bus back. I was like, okay, fine. You know what? Like, I can't even get tickets anymore. So like, at that point of time, I was so done. I was like, damn it, I can't watch Endgame on the opening day.
yeah.
I'm damn pissed.
Yeah.
I was like, I screw you guys. I left the group chat. I was damn angry.
Fuck you.
And then
never
so then after that, one of my friends was messaging me, he's like, bro, I don't mind watching like normal cinema. I just want to watch it on the first day. I see everyone flex their tickets. I damn tulan. Like I also want to flex. Then I was like, okay, bro.
Weird flex,
so
but
like,
okay.
yeah, like weird flex, but okay, right? So so me and my 2 other friends, like I managed to find tickets at Plaza Sing, which
nice.
is like in town, right?
Yeah.
Center seats.
Wow.
When I booked it, was the whole cinema was empty.
Whoa.
Which was like, I was
okay.
like, wow, okay. So I just booked the more center seats. Like, it was like $10 a ticket.
Yeah.
So cheap, and I was like, all right, let's do it, like, But that was like, I booked it around like in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So like in between that like 9 a.m. to like 4 p.m., I was just in a very angry mood. I was so angry. And like I saw on the carousel like the
People
scalpers.
selling it,
Yeah, they're like,
yeah.
oh, like $600 a ticket. Like, oh, fuck you, man. Like,
It's
So I was like,
yeah.
I was like just raging the whole day. I was posting it on my Facebook. Oh, I hope this guy die. I hope like, let's go. Like, I told my friends like, let's go meet. Let's go like set up a deal with this guy. Then we beat him up. All this kind of
That's
thing.
why I meet him and say, pass me tickets, man.
Yeah, like So that was my experience. Like I'm quite happy. I still got to watch it on opening day and had really good seats.
Yeah.
I watched it at like 2 p.m. or like 2 or 3. I can't remember.
Right.
All I know is that when we went in, it was sunny as hell, and we came out, it was like evening. And I'm like, holy shit, And so
travel.
it was such a great like
See you in a minute.
see you in a minute. It was one of the movies that I didn't feel like draggy. It felt like
Same. Yeah.
I wanted more actually.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
wanted
just
more
a
and
bit
more
more,
and
yeah.
more and more.
I don't
and
mind
more.
watching in 6 hours.
Yeah.
And the thing is that after that, right, like, so me and my group of friends, we were like, okay, who has watched? Because we wanted to discuss.
Yeah.
There's so many things to discuss. And we, like, some of my friends in the group chat, they were like, we haven't watched yet. So we created a separate group chat. And we're like, okay, we are the Illuminati. We are the ones that watched it already. So we discuss, like, for like a good hour. Like, we discussed until like 4 a.m. Then one of my friends he just finished the movie.
Yeah.
He was like, then we added him into the chat. Then we were like, Louis, do you want to watch it again? Then he was like, yes, let's go. So we booked tickets for like Friday night, like at 1 a.m.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so then we watched it again on a Friday night. Like, we went in at 1 a.m. We came out at 4. And then, like, Bishan Cinema is great because they have timings. Their latest timing for the show is 4 a.m.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So it's like, can you imagine, like, if
You have to wake up.
yeah, you wake up and go watch Endgame and then the sun
Go
comes
back
out,
and then
you know?
go back home and sleep.
But like I would have totally done it if like that was the only available timing. You see. And I remember watching.
Probably the 4 a.m. show,
Yeah.
you go play LAN, and then after you watch, and then after watch finish, you just like, I'm ready to go home.
I'm really, like halfway during the fight scene, you're just like
catch the
sleeping.
first train home.
Yeah.
Or maybe not first train, or maybe
Like the rush hour is the rush hour train.
It's the rush hour train.
Yeah.
And by the time you want to take cab, it's like, nah.
Yeah, no point. So yeah, like and I remember watching it for the second time. Like you see these toys here, they are mine, right? So I got the War Machine one on the first viewing, and I was like, because we all like, oh, Iron Man is like, it looks damn cheap. Like it looks like it's from
This one's like way
yeah, you know. Then like the second time me and my friends, we all went to get Iron Man because Iron Man, right? Like I'm Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Then we told everyone, like everyone around us was buying like all the like Thanos toys and everything. They were like, they don't know. They don't know.
They just don't know.
They just don't know.
After that, when they watch, oh, I want to buy.
And my friend was like, we can like hold everyone hostage here. Like we just tell them all the spoilers.
No, you just go to them. You sure you want to buy it or not?
Sure you want to buy it?
Why you don't buy it, man?
Someone got beat up, right, because of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was like in
I think it was in Hong
China.
Kong.
Hong Kong or Taiwan. I can't remember.
Like
yeah.
he spoiled the movie and then he got
No, but
beat down
he
so
deserved it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I totally deserved it.
He was shouting the spoilers out at
Bro.
Yeah, you don't do that. Like, why would you want to do this kind of
bad. Yeah,
thing?
let's spoil someone's movie. Man.
Yeah. Like
imagine
don't
you're in the
spoil
line-
Game of Thrones for me, guys. Come on.
Yeah, people who watch Game of Thrones, stop posting it on your stories, you motherfuckers.
Stop it. I haven't watched the episode. I don't want to watch it anymore. You know, so yeah, I mean, that was great. I mean, have y'all watched it once?
Yeah,
You watched it
I
once.
watched it
Ben?
Watch it twice.
I watched it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it 3 times.
I'm just gonna wait for like
The Blu-ray.
the Pirate Bay.
Like I watched it the 3rd time in Japan.
Oh,
It was great because like Japan cinemas are amazing.
yeah.
They're really like comfortable. I got a corner seat to myself. I was like
Clean.
leaning, you know, I was crying,
Yeah.
and my nice popcorn. And the funniest thing about watching it in like foreign countries is that when they come with subtitles,
Right.
so like during the humor parts, right?
Yeah.
You laugh straight
Yeah.
away. But there's a lag for the locals because they have to read the
They read
subtitles.
first, yeah.
So you're like ha 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 ha. Then like 1 second later, then ho ho ho. ho. It's really funny. It's really really funny. But I really enjoy watching it. Yeah. So that's my
So you watched
watching
it
experience.
3 times.
I watched it 3 times.
Twice in Singapore.
Twice in Singapore,
And
once in
another one.
Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, all within the span of 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Like,
So yeah.
does the Japanese audience have like a different reaction?
I watched it at a really weird timing. Like it was
Ah.
a Monday night at 8 p.m. So I don't think there were a lot of people in the cinema.
Okay.
Like
okay.
yeah.
And most probably like people who are fans already watch kind of.
Yeah, correct. So it's like it was probably like I saw like a few like foreigners inside. They're probably watching it for a second time.
Yeah, definitely.
No, because why else would you go to an overseas country
Yeah.
and watch
I
a
think it's an
movie?
experience,
You know,
Is it cheaper there?
no. It's Japan is way more expensive than
How much
Singapore.
though?
For newly released movies, it's like 1,800 yen, which is about 25
$20
sing.
plus.
Yeah.
Or 25 sing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's about
okay.
there. Yeah.
Shit.
But like when I watched Endgame, it was already out for a week, so like it was cheaper.
No, okay.
It's like 1,300, 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's about the same.
About 15
Yeah.
$15.
If you go
yeah.
Indo, it's like $5.
Yeah, well.
I watched a gold class film in Indo. It was only like $10.
Shit, dude.
That's with like popcorn and everything.
See the difference.
See that?
But mine was cool though. I had like dinner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because,
Gold class,
yeah,
like
gold
GV.
class,
Yeah.
the platinum, the Cathay platinum.
Oh,
And I
Cathay,
had
okay.
like dinner and then like dessert and
Oh, fuck,
drinks.
Nice.
Free flow of popcorn. So it's but I didn't even care about free flow. I was just
It's just like, you full
yeah.
on
You
focus
just
mode,
don't wanna
yeah.
just take your eyes off the screen.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So, Endgame. How would you compare Endgame to Infinity War? Like Infinity War was like also one of the highly anticipated films of the year last year,
Yeah.
and Endgame Endgame was this year's highly anticipated film.
Yeah.
Like, how would you compare them both? Like, as which do you enjoy more and why? What do you like from both movies? What do you not like from both movies? You know.
Okay, I think both movies are different.
Okay.
Infinity War if you compare to it, Infinity War is just at the start. They first fight all the way to the
Yeah,
end.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you really know Thanos is coming. You really
Yeah.
know what is gonna happen. You really know. You sort of know what's gonna happen at the end.
Right.
So it's just a build up. It's just for you to get freaking excited for Endgame. Endgame is emotional. It's just right. It's a roller coaster,
Yeah.
emotion roller coaster, and I think Endgame is just more make you reminisce because of
Yeah.
I think when they do the quantum thingy,
Yeah.
it brings you back like, oh shit, this was like 2012.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
even know that you watch it in 2012, 2013, then you realize like, oh shit, this movie was like
yeah.
5 years ago. So you think a lot of things back.
Yeah.
You think like, okay, oh man, I didn't know this movie was here, and you remember the scene exactly how it's supposed to
Right,
be.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And I just feel it's different in the sense of I think what they're bringing on the table. So Infinity War is, you know that it's the first time Avengers gonna lose. And Endgame, you see everyone was devastated, and everyone was just not losing hope, but still trying to find a way. And you can sense that even superheroes lose.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
superheroes have their frustrated, like I mean their downtime. Yeah. So I just feel like it both films to me are really relatively good, but it's very different in the sense of feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Infinity War, there's no feeling. Everyone was just like, bah, blah, blah, fight. It only last
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
when everyone like, oh shit, what's that? And
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
of it died.
Yeah.
So that's the part where you only like, fuck, it's end.
Yeah,
Then like, oh
yeah,
shit, I want to watch. You want to
Yeah.
watch it more.
Right.
So it's they are so smart on the build up for you to
Yeah.
be excited.
Yeah,
for the
but
next
I
one.
would say that like without Infinity War, like Endgame wouldn't be this
Yes.
anticipated.
No,
So,
definitely not.
It wouldn't have worked
Yeah.
like so much, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I kind of glad that they don't call it Infinity Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah.
Nah.
Actually, they wanted to call it the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, if I'm not
'cause of
wrong.
the-
Yeah.
the Gauntlet.
So it was like
Because of the-
Infinity War and the Infinity Gauntlet.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I think in the end they changed it to Endgame.
Which was
Ah.
way better.
I think
Yeah.
it sounds
Yeah.
way better. as
But
well.
I remember watching like one of the interviews with like Kevin Feige, like the I think he's the president or CEO, I can't remember,
Yeah.
of Marvel, and he was like, in Korea, like Endgame translated into Korean means no hope. So so he said like, I definitely hope that like he Avengers No Hope was a horrible name, but that's just the way languages
Yeah,
work.
languages,
languages
right,
is-
Yeah, so like yeah, Jay, what do you feel?
I think Infinity War for me is more of an action film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right, definitely because of like what you said as well. It's like it's just everyone punching everyone.
Yeah.
But I liked it a bit more because I can see like everyone getting together.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
that part was a bit more fun for me.
Okay.
But here, I think it's Endgame is definitely just an emotional drama.
Mm.
Like it really plays with your heartstrings.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been watching it since like what 2008, 2010.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shit. So yeah, it's definitely more of a heartstring puller.
Right.
Like, oh my god, my feelings.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, I think, yeah, most of it is just that. I think you kind of said
Yeah.
what I want to say as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just like that everyone has their own group in Infinity War. I guess.
Yeah.
Like they have their
They're like the
squads.
space
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah,
and
this
then
one's
they have the
space and-
Wakanda guys.
Yeah, definitely.
And then there are like two teams of space dudes, right? And
Yes.
and
the
then
Iron
the
Man side.
Iron Man,
and Thor.
Doctor Strange, and
Yes.
then there's
But
like
then
Thor and the
in
Guardians.
the end,
right?
they, I mean, like they met up, right?
Yeah, they met up.
Yeah, Thor went to Earth. Then the rest of the Guardians met
Met
Tony Stark and
Yeah.
Peter Parker
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah,
But-
yeah.
It's
Like-
good though, it's good, yeah.
For me, Infinity War was great. I watched it like 5 times.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like, as in to me, it was like the first time, like, this was like, at first, you know, when Civil War came out, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it was cool, but like,
Yeah.
it was like so little people.
Right.
Yeah.
Then Infinity War came out. It just so happened that I was in Japan again.
Because you always are.
Because I always am. Every 6 months, I'm
Yeah.
in Japan. And I was like, shit, dude, like, I need to watch this now. Like, I booked my trip and I was like, oh my god, Infinity War is coming out when I'm overseas.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to watch it. Like, I don't care. I'm going to waste one night. I'm going
Yeah.
to watch Infinity War.
Yeah.
I queued for 3 hours just to get the tickets.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the day before.
Yeah.
So like, it was so worth it. Like when I watched it, I was like, oh my god, I inspired everything, you know. So like, it was great. I loved Infinity War, like the yeah, like you said, it's a fight movie.
Yeah,
you know, it's
yeah,
an action movie. It's really great. But when it came to Endgame, like I guess like the first thing you feel is like you're expecting it to be like Infinity War, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's more of like Infinity War is more of like the question movie.
Yeah.
And
True.
Right.
Endgame is the answer movie. You know?
Yes.
So, but the the one thing that I really love about Infinity War is how they ended it.
True.
It ended in silence. You know,
True.
you know how like filmmakers they like to use music to relay emotions to the audience, but this one they use silence, which is not a very common thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially these days, right?
Yeah, and some more in a like very like popular commercialized
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
You know, you would think that they would play something very emotional like a violin track or something, but no, they just use silence. And the most amazing thing, at least when I watched it for the first time, was the whole cinema went silent.
Yeah, everyone just like,
Everyone just like,
shit, that's it?
what? You
That's
know,
it?
then and the whole like credits was silent also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone just kept quiet. And then the trailer, the post credit scene
post
came out.
credits, yeah.
Then everyone
And then like everyone's like, oh my god. And then like Captain Marvel, the thing Captain Marvel came out.
yeah.
And then at the end I was in Japan. So Japanese being Japanese, at the end, right, where they show the Marvel logo, right, the whole crowd just stood up and gave an applause. Like you watching a concert or something.
Yeah.
You know? So it was like a
It's
very
a standing ovation.
yeah, it was such a amazing experience for me because like I've never experienced a culture like in Singapore. People be like just like getting up halfway, doing
just
credits,
like,
all this kind of thing, you know. So for me, I was like, yeah, Infinity War was great. That's what I love. Endgame felt more personal.
Yeah.
Endgame felt more like like as a fan, they did you so much. Like they did you so much service as a fan.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, to me, I felt very emotional watching it.
Right.
Like
It's like
a
you're
day
10 years watching it.
Yeah,
it's
correct.
worth
It's like
it.
you're
Yeah.
and the coolest thing is that they went back in time, so you're revisiting all the iconic moments.
Yeah.
They are paying off. Like for one example, is like when Cap went into the lift with like the Hydra agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh my god, it's coming. He's gonna say like
Anyone
before
want to live,
yeah
they
like
live, they live.
like before we start, is there anyone want to leave or something like that?
Yeah.
That he
Yeah,
said
I
during
know.
the Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
right? I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, and it's exactly the same way they shot it.
Yeah.
And in the end, he says "Hail Hydra." I'm like, boom! My mind exploded because
What?
And because in the comic, like
Yeah, in the
recent
comics.
In the
Yeah.
comic, it does that, yeah.
he's a Hydra.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the whole like them going back in time, like Tony finding his father and everything. It's like
Yeah.
it's like they're wrapping up everything.
Yeah.
You know? Everybody like goes one full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, which is like to me is like you rarely see this in a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, this felt like a more very, very well thought out, like let's do this because we love storytelling rather than let's do this to earn money kind
Yeah,
of movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so that's what I like about Endgame. And to me it's like one thing I really didn't like about Endgame is they missed out some details that like I felt was important. Like instead of like having Ant-Man like walk around like finding his name on the tombstones and stuff, I felt that they could have shown like how Hulk like became
became
Professor
what?
Hulk, you know?
Professor Hulk, yeah.
I think that would have been more interesting because they never address it.
Yeah, they just like
They just, like, kind of brush it
explained
off, you know? Yeah.
They just like, I found my inner peace. Basically, he's just saying, I found my inner peace.
Yeah.
And it became this. So like,
And-
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean the cool thing is that like Black Widow, they show that she's still like traumatized, she's still like trying her
Yeah,
best, but
yeah.
she's the only one left.
Yeah.
And like she's at her wits end, she's like lost already.
Yeah.
So it's like
And maybe Cap just
yeah, like
come
Cap is just there to
comes
support
by,
her, you
yeah.
know. So it's like
it's all right.
I guess like that's the beauty of Endgame. Like Infinity War like lacked the emotional,
Yeah.
like the
true.
emotional thing.
Well, I guess Endgame the MVP is the mouse. And
Yeah, the mouse, the red, right?
and Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it was like, to be honest, I can't compare both. I think like the question I presented to y'all were like very hi Narissa.
Hello.
I think the question I presented to y'all was like a bit tough, like it's a bit tricky.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to hear your thoughts on it.
I think in the end, both films need each other.
Right.
Right, basically. It needs each other.
Yeah,
to
one
complete.
won't work with the
It's a
other,
complete
yeah.
set. It's a complete
Yeah.
set, definitely.
I would watch it 6 hours in a row, to be honest. Like,
It's basically a Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings.
And
You know,
then
just
you don't have a pause. You just
No, you
cut the part and then you just
in
cut
between.
comedy.
It's just 15 minutes long. And it's just like
just
Have a
the
toilet
credits
break.
is like the toilet break. You know?
Yeah.
toilet break.
Yeah.
Get more stuff. And, yeah.
Okay. So, speaking about toilet break, let's do one
Okay.
right now.
All right.
I will be right back. And we're back. What's up? So we're on the topic of Endgame, and let's carry on. So, my question to y'all is, what's your favorite scene in Endgame? Ben?
scene.
But I knew it.
Oh, the hammer? The hammer? Yeah.
Definitely when Cap just wields the hammer and I was like,
It's like
I really shouted in the cinema.
Let's go!
he's worthy.
He is worthy!
Yeah.
And Jay?
I think it's when like Black Panther comes back alive, and then he comes through the portal again.
Right.
It's like Nippon Pain.
Nippon pain! Nippon pain! Yeah. For me, it's definitely like the Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Like that line gave me chills. The tears coming out. Assemble. Yeah. To me, that was like, I was waiting for it the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, and the craziest thing is that the fight scene was insane. Like, just the fact that, you know, like, Marvel's notorious for like having really good, like, massive fight scenes.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
from the first like Avengers movie.
Yeah.
But this was like times 1,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and the amount of people inside, and the fact that they could like feature
Arrow.
all the characters,
Just
you know.
fight, yeah.
It was insane. And like, dude, like Scarlet Witch is so overpowered. It's like you do everything from it and it's just it was crazy. Yeah. I think everyone like I think the good thing about first day crowds is that everyone's so hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like when like Captain America, like he when he first like called for the hammer, then
Yeah.
everybody in the cinema was just like, wow, holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
We were screaming, then we were like, let's go. Then like Avengers Assemble. I mean, like Infinity War was like Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Like I screamed it in the cinema. I was like, Wakanda forever. You know, and then like everybody just rushed in. Then like this one's like Avengers Assemble, and brrr, like everybody comes in.
I think only movies like this then you hear cinema shout.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
watching it on the third night, I think the second night I was watching, it wasn't as hype.
Yeah.
Like I think it only happens for like the first day.
Like all the fans that are waiting
Yeah.
for it for so
Yeah.
long.
It was so crazy. It was so crazy. And let's just talk about Fat Thor. Like, like what do you think about Fat Thor?
He is my like soulmate, soul animal,
Soul animal.
Basically.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't think it's weird, but it's just like it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
They spiced it up there.
They made Thor become such a comical.
Yeah.
Rather
I
than
mean,
a very serious.
I think since Thor Ragnarok,
Yeah.
they're kind of going for
They
that.
changed this character.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because if I'm not wrong, like Thor 1 was great. Like it wasn't special. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't damn good, but it was okay. It was
Yeah,
like decent. Then Thor 2 kind of dipped. It was like.
Yeah.
It's like I always tell people, like, if you have to rewatch the MCU, right, just skip like
Thor.
Thor 2,
Yeah.
skip Incredible Hulk,
Just-
skip Captain
Just
Marvel.
go to Ragnarok, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Like okay, Thor 2 is important because of the Infinity Stone
The
presented.
ether.
Yeah.
The ether.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Aether. I kind of forgot what like Thor 2 was.
Same.
But yeah, whatever, you know. And yeah, so like I just felt it weird, like not having like that buff Chris Hemsworth inside. You know,
He looks like a construction worker now.
Yeah.
You know those like fat but very strong men.
Yeah.
Basically, that's Thor.
But somehow it's just he's still very strong, but just that he got a very big belly.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of
bit,
beer.
You know, part of me like wish like when he called on his like at the start before they fought Thanos, he called on his hammer and his
and the fat
yeah,
just could disappear.
yeah, I thought like when the lightning hit, right, like he would just become buff again. It's like no, I was like
No,
but-
he just got a braid on his
yeah.
beard.
I was like, do y'all guys see the
like-
like his beard got braided
Yeah, I was
through
like-
lightning?
What?
Like nani? Yeah, you know, so that was hilarious. But yeah, the fight scene between like the three of them and Thanos was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Shit.
You know,
The fighting choreography for this shit is like
Yeah,
fucking
it's
amazing,
insane.
though. Yeah.
and like, can I just say that like Pepper Potts in her suit of armor.
Oh. I can see this.
That
I was
was
just waiting for this moment.
the
Yeah, as
most like prettiest lasers I've seen in my
Yeah.
in cinematic history.
Yeah.
Like
Somehow
the
I just
whole like
feel-
fan that
I
came
just
out,
feel
right? You know?
like even though like Iron Man's bleeding edge armor is so dope, but
Yeah.
I just feel like Pepper Potts her
armor is so
set
much
of armor
cooler,
is so
yeah.
much cooler
Yeah,
than,
yeah.
than
It's like that fan that came out and then she just
Shit,
shot
man.
like it's like Gundams.
yeah, correct.
Fucking hell.
Then like the whole scene where they both of them were in the air
Yeah.
and then they like the camera
They, like,
rotates
rotate
around.
there.
My god, that was so good. And what else was there like in the fight scenes? Like I don't think they didn't feature a lot of Black Panther though. It's just him running.
No, it's just him running, using his suit and
Clean
all
the,
that.
give me the gauntlet. Then like
Give me the gauntlet.
yeah, yeah. And
Using all that.
yeah, Hawkeye is pretty. Oh no, sorry, not Hawkeye. Ronin's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like
I think you have to thank him also. No, he just nice. He landed and then the gauntlet was there. With him.
right.
True.
What else was there? Like I mean, Spider-Man like had his moments too.
Female Marvel
Oh, like
cast,
the
yeah.
feminism.
Feminism,
Yeah,
all
that
that.
was pretty cool.
Alright,
That was like,
But somehow people most people don't like it though. You see, like it's very forceful.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I'm not that affected
Yeah,
by it.
But I just think it's very, it's so, in a sense, it's so handsome and cool.
yeah.
When you see the
No, but
female
it's
cast.
pretty cool because like they did it once in Infinity War.
Yes.
Like when they
Right.
fought Proxima Midnight.
Proxima,
The
Proxima
one
Midnight.
of the four
It's just
four henchmen, right?
the Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, and
Okoye.
Okoye.
Yeah.
So that was a shock.
But then this is like the upsized version. It's like
Yeah.
every single female character. Then I'm like,
it's like Spice Girls.
yeah, times 10, right?
Times 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's pretty cool because like if I remember right, like Peter Parker is like holding on to the gauntlet. Then like Captain Marvel comes like, "Hi, I'm Peter Parker." Like, "Hi, Peter Parker. You got anything for me?"
Yeah.
And then like everyone like all the female cast came,
Yeah.
even like Pepper.
Yeah.
And then suddenly like the Wasp came up.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like yeah,
like
I'm
some
cool. That's you know what? But you know what's the funniest part? It's like Mantis was there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
what is Mantis gonna do? She's like, you know, like what are you gonna do? Like
she's gonna like erase minds.
she's gonna make Thanos.
But Mantis
do
is cute though.
Yeah.
I mean, the actress herself is cute.
Yeah.
that's
I thought it was pretty cool. Like even to be honest, my favorite female character in that fight scene was Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Like cause she has a freaking Pegasus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that was freaking
I was
cool.
like, what the fuck? Is
Yeah.
Pegasus?
Yeah.
She's wow. Like to me, like ever since Thor Ragnarok, I thought she was
Yeah.
a pretty badass
Yeah,
character.
She's
So,
badass.
Yeah.
She's badass, no doubt. She's badass.
Yeah.
What about
So-
Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel. Let's just say like if it wasn't for her, the fight probably
They
still have won the same way. You know.
But
You know.
it's just that she destroyed the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of, I just want to ask like, in terms of like character wise itself, like, be it like Brie Larson's acting in it or what,
Right.
like, how do you find Captain Marvel?
Jay?
It's a bit annoying now.
It's a bit annoying.
It's a bit
like
annoying.
like
That's
why?
I don't know, man. Because like, okay, I didn't watch Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Because I feel that it was not necessary, which is basically true.
Yeah, which happened to be.
Which
yeah,
happened
you
to
know.
be, like,
It's just
very true.
it's just an origin story.
Sorry to
Yeah.
cut, but sorry to cut, but like for me, like Captain Marvel, right? I just have to say, but I just felt it was called Nick Fury. It was called Nick Fury. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I fell so much in love with Nick Fury compared to
Right,
Captain Marvel
right.
because he plays a big role in that particular
Yeah.
movie, but
Yeah.
like, I feel he stands out more. And like I get to know his backstory, and I just like, oh shit, they are.
It's
Nick
like
Fury.
Nick Fury featuring Captain Marvel kind of.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
To me, it's like
Yeah.
for me, it's like Captain Marvel is like you're like the most powerful like superhero right
Yeah.
now, you know.
Yeah.
But somehow it didn't show in Endgame. Like to me, it was like she could like take on Thanos 1-on-1.
Yeah.
But somehow in the last fight, when after she destroyed the ships and she went for Thanos, like she got like totally destroyed by him, like you know.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she couldn't land a punch on him. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe like a few punch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like
But-
like overhyped. It was overhyped, and she performed
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And also because like I'm bored and I like to find like I watch YouTube videos regarding like
Yeah.
Endgame, and like I found like I came across these like videos where
Yeah.
like they show like people hating on Brie Larson.
Yeah.
You know, like the cast like don't, most of the cast don't like her.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you can see like
From the videos you saw.
yeah, like from the
basically.
video I saw, like Don Cheadle like hates her. She was like, yeah, we're really close, and he's like, don't touch me, I'm not the toucher. You know,
Like, come on, man.
like Jeremy Renner, like instead of doing an eye roll, he did a body roll.
Yeah.
Like when she was talking about her character
Yeah.
and stuff. So like, to me, it's like I can see why they don't like her. She's like the new kid in school, like the
But
new kid
yet-
in school
but
that is
yet
like
you-
the one
you-
that stands out the
The
most.
new kid, but the slightly dickish one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then feels like she's close. She or he were closest to everyone, right?
Right, correct.
It's
And-
like, oh, guys, we're all friends.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And also like, you know, she kind of like comes off as a feminist without a cause.
Yeah.
Like if you watch some of her speeches,
Mm.
like she kind of bashes on like men for no reason.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know that like they did a comparison video with like Chadwick Boseman, who plays Black Panther, and
Yes.
Brie Larson, who
Yeah.
plays Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And then she's like talking shit about like, I don't need another white guy to blah 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 blah. Then
Oh.
like Chadwick Boseman was like, oh no, not Chadwick Boseman, Michael B.
Michael B.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah,
okay.
the guy who plays
Yeah.
Killmonger.
Killmonger. Yeah, he was like, Black Panther is for black people, but this doesn't mean that non-black people cannot enjoy this movie or something,
Yeah.
something around those
Yeah,
lines.
yeah.
So like they're like saying like there's a difference. Like,
Yeah. of
you know,
how
like
they react.
if you're like pro-black or you're like pro-feminist, like why you don't have to force it onto other
Yes.
people.
Yeah,
That's right.
definitely.
Like everybody, in the end, a film is for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right.
So that's my take on it.
I
you
just
know?
feel like that scene that she says like I don't know it's different because you have me. I
Yeah.
just feel like
Yeah.
Cap hits Thanos more times than her.
Yeah.
Even though she had opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like there's one time she was like holding on to Thanos' hand.
Yeah.
And then Thanos was like, oh shit, I couldn't land a blow. Immediately like without like Thanos was so smart, he just got a power stone and
Yeah,
just
then
give
he's
her
like-
one punch and then that's
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about it.
She's like the brute that doesn't have the brains
brain,
to
yeah.
work it,
Yeah.
you know. But okay, let's like to give the character Captain Marvel like the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You know, let's just say that without her, like Tony Stark wouldn't have returned home.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's about it. That's like
That's-
probably the
yeah.
most useful thing she did in the whole movie.
Yes, yeah, it's
Okay,
right.
not that I'm hating on her, but like it is what it is.
Yes.
You know, like Captain Marvel's a very important character
It is.
in the comic. She is a very
In the comic,
yeah.
yes.
Yes.
In the comic, I feel she is a bit more likable.
Yeah.
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 Because you can like personify her as someone
Yeah,
else when you're
correct.
watching it.
Yes, yes,
when you're reading it, sorry. So yeah, I think it's better. But
Mm.
do you think the Captain Marvel just bringing the ship back is a bit like of a, I don't know, like a cheat? I feel it's a bit
I
of
felt
a cheat.
yeah, I
Like,
felt a
Just
bit
feel
cheated.
like- yeah, like
it's a bit like, what? That's it? Fuck you. The trailer was like
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
more. I was like, oh shit.
they had to
Tony
find a way to make people like her.
Yeah.
But I guess that was one way. Like I mean there was like 900 hours of footage. There's so many deleted scenes,
That's
so you
true.
never
That is
know
true.
what else could have happened.
That is
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Maybe the directors were like, okay, let's just go with this
Yeah.
because we already don't have a lot of screen time for Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know
But-
that could be the reason.
Do you
why.
think there will be a Captain Marvel 2?
Yeah, it is.
Definitely,
There is,
definitely.
But I just
yes.
feel sad because she plays a big Captain Marvel plays a big role in the MCU.
Right.
And I feel like because she's like one of the most powerful character.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's inserted too late into the
Mm.
universe.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
It's like
definitely.
right before
Uh,
Endgame.
Endgame,
Yeah.
right?
It's in between of Infinity War and
And Endgame.
Endgame. I just feel like it's too late. No one would want to connect
Yeah.
with her. Like I could connect with Hawkeye even more.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
Like even though Hawkeye is a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you know, like I kind of connect to it. But I just feel like the idea of like inserting Captain Marvel is a bit too late.
Then
but
when,
rather- but,
when
you know,
do you
compared
think
to-
is a good time to put her in the MCU?
I feel it's someone in the phase one.
Phase one. Yeah.
But I kind of understand why they don't put in phase one. Because like maybe because like if she were to just like zoom out to other universe,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Right.
So and then she has a long hiatus. Then before
It's like, oh, I'm
before
back.
Endgame. Yeah, Endgame. So it's like the long way.
Mm.
But somehow I think they could just do it, but like, to be honest, I think like none of us can connect with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I think she came in a
current,
bit too late, but then again, I can't think of a time where you can slot her in
Slot her in.
before
That's
Infinity
right,
War.
yeah. So-
Because her character itself is not so popular, right?
that is
in,
right,
in like in the comics itself, like no one really reads Captain Marvel issue numbers or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I
everyone
don't
reads
know.
Iron Man. And
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
But somehow, like, I felt like even Captain America before that he wasn't as popular. But the
Yeah.
popular one was Iron Man.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
always Iron Man. It was
Iron
always
Man.
Thor.
It's always Iron Man or Thor or like you know these few characters.
Yeah, yeah.
But somehow Chris Evans or the people like they make Captain America like people fall in love
Yeah.
with Captain America.
Which brings me to the next topic.
Yeah.
So, tell me your favorite Avenger and why. Favorite Avenger, why, and when did you start liking the character?
Okay, I felt like initially I was just an okay fan of Marvel. I'm pretty neutral, and I don't have a specific favorite. But after when Chris Evans take the role of Captain America, I watch it and I think that Chris Evans did a really good job.
Okay.
And then that's where I really like Captain America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like, although he lacks a lot of things compared to other heroes,
Right.
mainly he just got a super soldier
Serum,
Serum and
yeah.
everything, right? Yeah.
yeah, so he kind of lacks everything, but I think the one of the thing is like he doesn't give up. Yeah, I think that's one life lesson that everyone like you have like he could do this all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could do this all
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that.
boy.
I know that. Yeah, so I think at that point in time, like the way he brings out the role that I was like, shit, man, Captain America is actually cool.
Yeah.
In a sense, like he's a very good leader. Like even though like there are so many powerful characters, but they still listen to Captain America.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Like for his command and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Jay?
I would say I like Black Panther as a film,
Okay.
but I think if you're like core Avengers, I think I would go for Thor basically.
Yeah.
I mean, those are like those in the like
The-
basically
the
every
core
good
team.
guy in
Every good guy in
every
MCU.
good guy in the
Even, like,
MCU is the
bad guys.
Avenger, like as
I
the at
guess
the
so.
end of
I
Endgame.
guess
you
so.
know?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I think I can relate because I don't know. I mean, Black Panther is I like the character build up for
Yeah.
that itself because like he is a prince became a king.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he needs to find like how worthy he is and
Yes.
everything.
Right.
I like that, but I think for like Infinity War and Endgame wise, I think I like Thor more.
Okay.
Because he relates to a lot of people that
Mm.
like I was this big shot, then
Yeah.
I came crashing down. Then
Right.
this is like my redemption phase basically.
Right,
I
right,
like
right.
that like
Yeah.
story
Yeah.
arc of a
Mm.
character better. Plus he's like he loves Cheez-Its and I love Cheez-Its. So
Yeah. I think Thor's character is pretty interesting. At the same time, it's pretty like depressing.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
if you think about it, he has lost like at the start of Endgame, he has lost everything.
everything.
Like,
all
literally
his
everything.
friends
Actually,
and everything.
Like even Infinity War, right? He lost like brother.
He lost his
family.
best friend.
Yeah.
He lost
Yeah.
his place, his
Yeah.
country as
I mean, like
He's-
Thor Ragnarok, his father died.
yeah.
Yeah.
He lost his
Asgard.
his planet in
Yeah.
that sense, Asgard. Infinity War, Loki dies.
Loki dies.
Heimdall dies.
Heimdall
Yeah.
You know,
dies.
like
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies. His mom died in like Thor 2.
Yeah, and then we
know.
see her going to die in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Endgame
So I
again.
mean, like, if you think about it, it's like this guy
You're
has gone
so
through so
powerful,
much.
eh?
Yeah.
But yet you cannot protect.
Yeah. You're so
Ev-
powerful and
yeah.
you have nothing.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
and
that's
which is why like I think his character arc was very good because
Yeah.
like he started here, he ended up here, and now he's like in the mid.
He's
yeah.
going up.
Yeah,
He's going
so
up again.
I think that the writers did a really good job. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah, for Thor.
Taika Waititi did like a very good revamp of
Yes,
the character.
definitely.
Because if I'm not wrong, don't hate me if I'm wrong, but like after Thor 2, like Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth were like, we're not gonna do Thor anymore because like they hated the character, and that's when like they got in Taika to like
Revamp it.
revamp the whole thing, and then it became more like a Guardians film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like Thor Ragnarok was great. Like I never laughed so hard
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
theater
Yeah.
before, because I mean, okay, apart from like shit, what's that school? What's that?
I kind of guess
Jump
like,
Street.
Oh yeah.
Jump Street was
I kind of
great.
guess why they make Thor and all like so in the Guardians. I think because they're gonna connect it together.
Yeah.
So I guess
Definitely.
that's why they made it in a sense of
Yeah,
that's
and
way-
and the style of the film is very similar.
yeah.
Like you see Guardians and you see Thor, they're very very similar.
Yeah.
Even though one is like James Gunn, one is Taika.
Correct.
So like even Guardians 3 is like has been commissioned already like by Marvel,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
James Gunn's directing it.
Yeah.
So
They realized they fucked up.
yeah, they fired him.
Yeah.
Then he went to
DC.
DC.
DC and then like okay.
And it's like, okay, he's back, Like,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could have filled his shoes. Like, the
Nah.
closest person would have been Taika, but I think Taika didn't want to.
I think Taika is more better suited for like the Thor side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Right.
It's
Like,
like, even him,
His humor is a bit more
Yeah.
like
Thory,
Thor, like
Yeah.
it's
Right.
like dry humor, but it
right?
packs the punch.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, Thor's interesting development, actually. Like, I wonder if. I don't know, because, like, if I'm not wrong, like, Natalie Portman won't be appearing anymore. Because, like, in the comics, Jane Foster becomes, like, a Thor.
Female Thor.
Female Thor.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, I'm not
Maybe
sure.
it's a different girl.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be.
Actress,
maybe.
yeah.
But oh well,
We shall
for me, like at the start of MCU, I was like hands down, like Iron Man was like the coolest.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
my favorite transformation of Tony Stark into Iron Man was like Iron Man 2, where he had the briefcase.
Oh, the
Then
briefcase.
he
one.
kicked it, then he like
Oh yeah.
pulled
yeah,
it up.
yeah. That's the
and, like,
first time you
everything.
see the portable one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
from that to like Infinity War, like to the
Yes.
nanotech, right? The
To the
bleeding
nanotech,
edge.
yeah.
being
That was like crazy, like
It's like
crazy
super fast
evolution.
advancement,
Yeah,
yeah.
but the thing is, after Infinity War, like I kind of changed, and I was like, Cap is like my favorite now.
Yeah.
Like bearded Cap was so cool. Like he was so
Infinity
cool.
War, right?
Yeah, he was like, I was like, I told my friends like, I think I'll turn gay for Cap. Like because he's
That's
so
what
cool.
everyone say.
America's ass.
Like with the beard, and then
Yeah.
like he had the two shields
So
and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
it's two men.
Yeah, he's super badass. Like
Yeah.
and actually at the end of Endgame, you can see his character arc, like go full circle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like he started as a very rigid person. Like I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
I gotta work for Shield and
Yeah.
stuff. And then like towards like the end of Winter Soldier, like he's getting a bit jaded. Then came Civil War where he's like totally out of it.
yeah.
And then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go rogue because I'm not by the book anymore. I
Yeah.
do what's right.
Yeah.
And to him, it was like the Accords weren't right. So
Yeah.
hence the whole hoo-ha. Then after that was already
Infinity War.
Infinity
Infinity
War,
War.
and like you can still see his leadership grow.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
He's always there, lah.
he's always there. And then in Endgame, like the hammer just sold it for me. I was like,
It's like, God,
no, like
yes.
no way, this is not happening. Then it happened, and I was like, Cap, you're the coolest.
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah.
coolest Avenger ever.
Yeah.
Like Iron Man, you're cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for the snap, bro.
Yeah.
But Cap, you're cooler. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah. So I was kind of sad to see him like give it up at the end. But that being said, him passing the mantle to like Sam Wilson, Falcon, like I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah.
I want to see how how Falcon and Bucky is gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
bring Captain America like the franchise.
Yeah,
up,
because
you
they
know,
are
it's so
having
hard.
like a TV show,
yeah,
like coming
yeah.
up,
the
like
Winter Soldier and
the Winter
Falcon.
Soldier and
Oh,
Falcon. They're gonna have like
yeah.
a
Like
TV
Disney, right?
series, yeah, on
Yeah.
the Disney
Oh,
streaming
that-
service,
oh,
yeah.
shit.
So
I
they
wonder
have already
if
lined up
pirate
some stuff like. They have this show called WandaVision, which is basically Scarlet Witch and Vision,
Yeah.
like a film. They have a Hawkeye.
Basically everyone.
Hawkeye.
of them.
Basically, everyone.
Not everyone though, like
Some.
Bucky and
Like the main
Bucky and
people,
Falcon.
basically,
Yeah,
the more
there's
popular
Phase
gonna be a-
ones.
4, I think the Phase 4 people.
Yeah, and these are all gonna be tied in with the movies, which is sucks because it sucks and it's good because you have to watch everything.
Yeah. Then to connect to
Yeah, then you connect.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Before Infinity War, what happened? All those
Yeah,
things, right?
so it is nice. At the same time, it's gonna be very tedious to catch up with everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. So like to me, it's like Cap was like really. To me, it's like Cap is really damn cool.
Yeah,
Like
same.
back when I was younger, I was like Captain America's lame. Like he has
Everyone
a
say
shield.
lame, useless.
Like until then, there was like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
And he's like
Yeah.
the. What
Yeah.
what's his attack? Like the
Justice,
something charge, right?
It's
Yeah.
Justice or something.
Yeah. Then I was like, okay, Captain America's quite cool. But then when like when the first Avenger came out, like the Captain America, the first one,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he's pretty OP.
Yeah.
Then Winter Soldier came out, and I was like, dude, this is
Bro,
amazing.
The fight scene
Yeah.
was times 10
Yeah.
of the first Avenger.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and like Bucky was so badass.
Yeah.
I really wanted Bucky to become Captain America. To
Yeah.
be honest, you know. Yeah, so for me it would be Cap. Cap, then Iron Man, then after that probably like I like Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man's pretty cool.
I think
Yeah.
me, Cap, then Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket
Raccoon
yeah,
is so
Rocket
funny.
Raccoon's pretty cool. Yeah. Drax is funny also.
Yeah.
I love Drax.
So, like, I'm
And the fact is that
standing
it's played by Batista.
still.
Like,
yeah. I was like,
It's
like, what?
wow. Yeah. It's like a serious
Batista.
guy.
When
but
Guardians first came out, I was like, Batista. Nani, you know, that
But
kind
somehow
of thing.
he
But-
brought
but
the
he pulled it
character
out.
so well.
Yeah, he put it
yeah,
out very
yeah.
well. I mean, he was great in Blade Runner also.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
Okay. Talking about Endgame,
We've been
they
talking
ended
about
off.
Endgame.
Yeah, like they ended off with saying like, "I am Iron Man."
Yeah.
You know, that's like full circle. So, what's your greatest memory of watching the first Iron Man?
Oh shit, that's a long time ago.
Yeah,
I-
that's
I-
10
I-
years ago.
I think that's how he built Mark 1. The silver.
Yeah, the
the
huge.
huge
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I think like that's how it all began.
Right,
And how he made his Mark II.
right.
Like the process of him figuring out how to make his Mark II. So I think that's kind of like the biggest memory I have. Like, if not even the fight scenes, like the process of being Iron Man.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
I kind of like to watch superhero movies of the process of being the superhero.
Like an
Yeah.
origin story.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yes,
thing.
so it's
Okay.
like more backline story, rather than focus on the fight scene.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
okay.
really like to focus on the backend story, like how even Captain America became Captain America and all these things. Like so I think that's I think one of the memorable scene was him in the cave making Mark 1. Yeah.
Okay, but what about like, do you watch it in the cinema? Do you
Cinema.
watch? Yeah.
Actually, to me, all the Marvel I watch, even in Hulk
Yeah.
I watch in cinema. Everything I watch in cinema.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never once like waited Blu-ray or pirated or whatever source that I think everything I will go to cinema cause
Okay.
yeah.
What was your like, because it was the first Marvel movie
Yeah.
ever, so like people don't know what to expect. Like
was-
what were you feeling
I
when
was
you
just-
watched it?
I was just blown away.
Okay.
I was like, shit, they actually made it so real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
the you know that film they take film to the next level.
Right.
Yeah.
Like sometimes CGI is so hard to
Yeah.
do it, but like they make it like how he wear the suit flawless.
Yeah.
Like everything's from screwing up, everything
Yeah.
like suiting up is flawless. Like you don't see any like, oh, it's so fake.
It's like, oh, it's CG. Oh, yeah. It's like you.
Yeah, it's CG,
you
it's
kinda,
like fake. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wait, is it CG though? Then you kind of like.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, it's so real and it's
Yeah.
so smooth. Everything was so smooth. So I was like so blown away. I was like, then the first thing is like, okay, I know the rest of the Marvel movie is gonna be freaking
Good.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jay?
I think it's like, do you remember like the hammering part of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Iron Man? Like, ting, ting, I really like. I don't know why I can't
Okay.
remember it now.
Yeah.
Because
But-
because it connects to the cartoon. Bang,
Oh, yeah,
bang.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Correct.
So yeah, I just remembered that a lot. I was like, oh, okay. This is like interesting of like how he built it and like how he fails a lot.
Yeah.
Like in the first part, it just
Yeah.
like fucking falls and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
explodes
yeah,
on him,
yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
remember that more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the scene where he saves like what they say might be Peter Parker.
Uh-huh.
Back then, where the kid wearing the Iron Man mask.
Uh,
Yeah, that one. I was like,
wasn't that in like Iron Man?
was it Iron Man
2?
1 or
I
2?
think that's Iron Man 2.
Is it
I
Iron Man
remember,
2?
Yeah, I believe that's Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
Because it was like, that was when they had merch for Iron Man. Because they knew he was Iron Man already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, that was Iron Man 2.
What was your experience? Did you watch it in the cinema?
I think I did.
Do you remember your experience? Like watching it for the first time, the first MCU movie, you like don't know what to expect. Like,
I mean, I was a kid though. I was
Yeah.
like,
yeah, that's true. You're kind of young.
I'm kind of young. I was like 10.
Okay.
I think I was 10.
I'm pretty sure you're older than 10 because I watched it when I was 17. So
But how?
I'm like 5 years older than you, right?
5 or 6.
Wait, I'm 91.
I am 97.
Okay,
I
yeah,
was-
you were like 12 or
Yeah, I was
11
10,
or 12.
11,
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, I was literally just a kid. I was like, wow. For me, as a kid, it was just like, damn shit. Okay, cool, man.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
I feel for me, I think like, yeah, I remember I went with I went after school actually. We got tickets
Oh,
and
shit.
yeah, like I was like 16, 4. Yeah, 17 or 16, I can't remember. But yeah, I remember it was after school and we went to watch and I was like, I remember like when the trailers first came out and because since young I love movies like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I'd be like, and back then like the greatest superhero movie I watched was like the Nolan's Batman's.
Yeah.
You know, so like I had very high expectations. And to me it's like I saw the trailer and I remember the first trailer was like just like the Iron Man song like then they just show the words,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be trash. You know, and I went in with so low expectations and I was blown away.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is
I think
this is a new era.
yeah, back then they
you
didn't know how to do titles,
Right.
but they know how to do.
But
the
and
movie, right?
my favorite scene was like when he was testing out his suit.
Yeah.
There's like flight power, then like
Yeah.
boom, then he like flies back, hits himself in the face. You know,
Yeah.
that was hilarious. And then like his whole relationship with Pepper Potts, I think that was
That's
like
pure love.
I was like the build up for them to like reach. And looking back right now, because I just watched Iron Man yesterday, because I'm doing like this whole rewatching of
Yeah.
MCU thing, like for it to build up back to up all the way to Endgame where they like
Got
from
married.
start to finish, you know, like and it's true like what she said in Endgame is like you can finally rest. He has not been resting since he has been introduced as a character.
That's
So
true.
so
That's
it
true.
feels even more like when you watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And to me it's like if it wasn't for this movie, it wasn't successful, we wouldn't have got the other 21.
Yeah. That's right.
You know? So yeah, Iron Man 1 was great. Watching it again yesterday, it was like damn, this movie is really old because they use
Yeah.
really old techniques. Like
Yeah.
if they wanted to emphasize on the thing on the table, they were like zoom in,
Yeah.
like zoom out, you know, all these kind of things. So it was like okay, like I can close one eye. It's 2008.
It's 20
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2008, you know.
Yeah.
But the one thing I really loved about the direction that MCU went in was that they made it realistic.
Yep.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a cartoon.
Yeah. That's right.
You know, because there are some movies where it's like, oh, there's no logic in it. And then it just feels like you're watching a life-size action movie
Right.
and
Yeah.
and it doesn't work,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, so that's Iron Man for me. And okay, so let's all take some time, starting with Benzo,
Yeah.
to list out in order, your top 10 favorite Marvel movies.
Top 10.
Yeah, start from 10, being one being your most favorite.
Okay. After watching everything, I would say definitely. Okay, Endgame is gonna be my top.
No, start from 10.
Oh, top
Start-
on
yeah,
10.
start from 10.
Start on 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So cut it out. So on 10, I would guess. Holy shit, there's so many.
Yeah. So many, right?
Yeah.
It's like half.
I think 10, I will go with the first one. I think it will be Thor Ragnarok.
Right.
And then I'll go with Guardians of the Galaxy 1. And then Black Panther on the 8. On the 7, I would say Doctor Strange. I like Doctor Strange. I think like we didn't talk Doctor Strange, but yeah, it's a very cool movie.
All
I
he
like-
did was this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So I think
pass
Doctor
it to
Strange great.
Captain Marvel.
And then the 5th, I would say Spider-Man.
Homecoming?
Homecoming.
On the 5th, I would say Civil War.
Yeah,
Civil War.
that was good.
I like how they make the iconic, the shield and Iron Man, that scene is exactly the same. And then on the 4th, shit, it's tough, man. On the 4th, I would say 4th and 3rd. I would
Okay,
just
they're
say,
tight. They're tight.
Yeah, so the same. I would just say it's Captain America,
Yeah. Okay.
Winter
The
Soldier,
Okay.
and then First Avenger.
Okay.
Okay.
And then second, I would say Iron Man,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
First one?
the first one.
Okay.
Iron Man, and then Endgame.
Endgame. So
Okay.
Infinity War is not inside.
First is Infinity War and Endgame together.
Oh, okay.
Because
Like,
I just feel you
that-
cannot rank them one above the other because
They need each other.
they need each other
Right,
because
okay.
it don't work like you
Without-
just have
yeah.
Infinity War or
Yeah.
just Endgame.
Right,
You
right.
have to be together.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a hard list though. But
So,
Jay?
Damn, 10, man. I don't even remember all that. I think for me, Thor 1.
Okay.
It's like 10. Yes. Hear people talking. Is that like? Oh, okay, it's not.
Is
I was like,
Okay.
okay,
the
sorry.
door?
Okay.
There's Thor. And then
Moving on.
moving on. So Thor, first Thor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, Ant-Man.
And
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I was
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
Wait, which Ant-Man? The first one?
the first one.
Okay.
The second was a bit like, alright.
Yeah, the second was like,
Then Guardians,
Mm.
Guardians 2, then Guardians 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I feel, what other things I watched? Spider-Man. Spider-Man,
Homecoming. Yeah. Homecoming is pretty good.
So I'll put it on a 6. Captain America, the Winter
Soldier.
Yeah, Winter
Second
Soldier
one,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. And then Civil War.
Mm.
I would put in, for me, I can separate it. I'll
Mm.
put Infinity War as third,
Mm.
Black Panther as second, and then Endgame. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Endgame is both your
Endgame.
favorites.
Yeah.
I love Endgame,
Because
you
it
know.
really brings everyone
Yeah.
together.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like no, I just feel after this, right, there's no, I'm not sure yet, but I just feel there's no any Marvel movie can beat Endgame.
No, watch them hold
We
their
have-
beer,
yeah,
bro.
so we have to
You gotta hold their beer, bro.
So we have to see the future first.
Yes.
But I just feel like it's like the end of the entire phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
like to have something better, right? You have to see how they build on the other characters already. So if let's say the other characters cannot, like, they don't pull it off as good as the pioneers, then I'll just say Endgame
Yeah.
is gonna be there all the time.
Yeah.
But there will always be that bar to hit.
Yes.
That's
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they probably are stressing out like,
Yes.
oh,
It's
phase
It's like,
4.
fuck, why do
you
you
know.
make it so good?
But
Yeah.
I believe in them. I believe that they will.
They will find some.
They will
find
find a
find
really
way.
good way to
Yeah,
do it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think people who read comics like intensely would know what's going on after this.
Yeah.
But you never know actually.
That is true. It's
You
a
never
it's
know.
a different universe.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Basically.
Like right now, all possibilities are open.
Yeah.
Like there's Secret Wars, there's Galactus.
Especially now that the new Spider-Man opens up the multiverse act.
I mean, it
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah.
I mean, people say it could be a lie that like Mysterio is telling.
Yeah,
so
might be,
I'm
might
not
be,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my list at number 10, Iron Man 2. Like to me, like very iconic.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2 was very, and it was the introduction of War Machine also.
Oh yes.
Guardians 1. I like Guardians 1.
Yeah.
Like great soundtrack.
Yep, definitely.
Ant-Man was great. Like the whole like Hispanic guy, like Enzo, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
That was
Oh, he's the
that was great.
And Anna Kana was there as well.
Yeah, the
Right.
YouTuber, right? Seven. Thor Ragnarok. Like just great humor.
Yep, definitely.
You know, 6 is Spider-Man. I mean, like, how can you not love Spider-Man? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
5th would be Civil War. 4th probably. 4th. That's a tough one.
Right.
4th would probably be the original Avengers. The
Oh,
OG Avengers
okay,
movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
the one they,
You know,
yeah.
3rd is Infinity War,
Yeah.
and 2nd is Endgame. And my
Okay.
favorite is still Winter Soldier. I to be honest, like Winter Soldier was so perfectly done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was so good.
It was a great build up, great
Yeah.
like character and story.
Yeah.
Like the
arc,
whole like
everything.
Bucky, like who is the Winter Soldier, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and,
Yeah.
it led up to all the way until Civil War.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like
that's right.
you know,
Yeah.
it was to me
a
that's
build-up.
my favorite. Like as much as I love Endgame, Endgame is like massively epic,
Yeah.
but I felt that like Winter Soldier like as a whole felt more complete than
Right.
Endgame.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would put Winter Soldier
Yeah.
above Endgame. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
And OG Avengers, cause like you know OG Avengers.
Yeah. Oh, geez. That's
Yeah.
how everything started. Man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our list. I think it's quite similar. I think
Yeah. I think
we left
yeah.
out like Ant-Man and the Wars and like
I mean, the Wars was a bit like pushing it though.
I just don't like it. But somehow they
felt a bit
introduced
weird.
warps. But
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a forceful movie.
Slightly, yeah.
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 I left out like Iron Man for some reason. I was like, it's not. It was just not in my
But
mind.
then
just now.
again, like all the crossover movies have Iron Man. So
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like he's always there. He's
yeah, I
always
mean
there.
Civil War was like Captain America Civil War, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really.
It's like Captain America and Iron Man Civil War.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
So,
basically.
yeah, like
I think the only Iron Man movie I really
I like how we left out like Captain Marvel and Thor 2,
No,
No,
Captain Marvel would never be on my list.
Yeah.
No, never
Yeah,
be as well.
I'm
As
sorry.
in, one, I've never watched it,
Yeah.
and I don't plan to anyway. You
Yeah,
know?
so I'm
So
sorry.
like, sorry, Brie Larson.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
I legitimately never knew that it was a
yeah,
thing. You know?
same.
But I just feel Hulk.
Especially because they use a different actor as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Edward Norton, then it
Yeah,
changed to
Edward-
Mark Ruffalo,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Mark Ruffalo is such a good actor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he is.
I really think he's a good actor. Okay, let's wrap things up slowly. Let's move on to some questions that we got from Instagram. Ben, I think we should get Twitter. Then people can tweet at
Oh,
us
yeah.
too,
Yeah.
Okay, we got a couple of questions. Let's start with the first one from Popping KC. What is Spider-Man clinging to at the final battle? Clinging,
Clinging to
wasn't it like the
The
gauntlet?
the gauntlet.
It was a
Yeah.
gauntlet, right?
It's the gauntlet.
It's the gauntlet, KC. Open your eyes.
What the hell?
Are you watching?
Okay, then next one is from Imini. Loki stealing the Tesseract, does it cause a divergence in the timeline?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think it does.
I think it does, but somehow, wow, we have to see though. But like, I think it causes, it does,
it should
Yeah.
basically because it's a different.
But it's gonna be a different timeline.
Yeah.
it's
It's gonna be on a different
it's
timeline.
whole like paths going
Yeah.
south and that thing, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, like, if you see, like, I think when Hulk was talking to the ancient one,
Yeah.
they explained the whole, like, alternate
Yeah.
reality
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I would say that Loki stealing the Tesseract, that happens in a separate timeline from
Yes.
the what has happened
Happened
in
in
the
that timeline.
original timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next one from Hams Luminic. How Thor can 1v1 in Infinity War with one axe, but cannot with axe and hammer in Endgame? Is it cause he fat? Lol.
I kind of guess so.
Basically.
I think because like I think Thor is still recovering from all that, but I mean it doesn't like affect his fighting capability.
Yeah.
But I just think like sometimes you off form
yeah, man.
you don't on form all the time
Yeah.
I would say,
Yeah.
like, if you want like a troll answer, it's probably like, I mean, this is a troll question.
yeah
If you want like a troll answer, it's like probably like, Thanos is younger. Like,
yeah in his prime.
he's like 5 years younger.
Yeah.
Like, so,
Yeah.
and most probably Thor is still like hangover.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was pretty drunk throughout the
Yeah,
film.
like he drank all the
He
time.
drank all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. The next few is from Jason Kokotan. I believe is your boss.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello, boss.
What if Hawkeye didn't love Black Widow?
Black.
Can he still get the Soul Stone?
I think it's love in a sense. I think it's like a brother sister
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
Definitely.
Like if they are not, if they don't love each other, I don't think they. If let's say, I think as long as you are close to the person, right? Let's say like your friend. I think as long as you are close and
You cherish
have,
them.
you have
Cherish,
a relationship or a feeling with that person, like
Yeah.
a friend or whatever. I think you still can get the soul stone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you're like acquaintance, then die for nothing.
It's like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
And then like, hey, where's the soul stone?
What?
Then Red Skull will just tell you, oh, you don't like the person.
You know, like I saw this meme, like Deadpool like goes to Vormir.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love you, Red Skull. Then proceeds to throw Red Skull down.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
that's
thinking,
that's smart.
I was like, why don't Red Skull just die?
Yeah, he can't die.
He's a ghost.
He's
like.
he's an entity.
He's a ghost.
Okay, next one. Also from Jason. Why War Machine couldn't take Iron Man's name and be the next Iron Man instead? Jer.
Out of respect, I guess.
Okay.
Alright. You know? I don't know, man. Like, Iron Man is such a big name, and everyone knows it's Tony Stark.
Right.
Anyone else who's going to take that mantle on is just gonna have a lot of, like,
It's a huge responsibility.
it's a huge responsibility, a lot
Yes.
of pressure, and I mean, not everyone can be Iron Man. Not everyone is as smart as Iron Man.
True.
You have the
Yeah.
tech,
True.
but you don't have the wits.
Right,
You know?
right,
Yeah.
right.
Ben?
I just think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like I've read up and I think that War Machine took on the Iron Man mantle for a while.
Okay.
I think so, if I remember it correctly. Yeah, but in the comic and stuff like that. Yeah, but I just feel like, if let's say you would say in the movie universe, I think it's really hard to take over Iron Man's mantle.
Yeah, definitely.
I think like even you find a replacement actor is not possible.
Nah, man.
No,
And-
I think it's just always
Robert Downey
Robert.
Jr. is Tony Stark.
Yeah, I mean,
To a certain extent,
to a
he
certain-
That is what Stanley said, when he
Yeah.
saw Robert, he say he was
Yeah.
born to be
Yeah.
Tony,
yeah.
Iron Man.
I think
And-
after a while, like after the first Iron Man, everyone who wrote the comic basically put in Tony Stark as Robert Downey
Like
Jr.
his
Yeah.
image, right?
Yeah, it's literally just Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
comics.
Yeah.
I mean,
as well.
he really played the part so well.
Yeah.
I saw an interview where someone called Robert Downey Jr. Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
Then he was like, "What?"
What? Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Also from Jason. Jason
Thanks,
sent
Jason.
so
Thanks for the
many-
questions, man.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah, but I think he's just curious.
Yeah.
Go read it
Who's-
up yourself.
Who is the boy at the end of Endgame?
It's the boy from Iron Man 3.
Harley Keener.
Yeah.
He's the young boy who
Help
help Iron Man with his suit and everything.
Yeah.
Also in the comics, Harley Keener is Iron Lad.
Yes.
So he's like part of the young Avengers with like Hawkeye's daughter. Like
Yes.
I don't think it's Hawkeye's daughter, maybe like his apprentice, like Kate Bishop, and then
Yeah.
Ant-Man's daughter, Stature.
Yeah.
All these.
Yeah, the
dudes.
young Avengers.
Yeah, the young Avengers.
Kids of the heroes, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, next question from YY. We've seen him on the channel before. Discuss about what all of you think would be the continuation of the movie. So basically, Phase 4. What can we expect from Phase 4?
I would guess
Phase
like
4.
Guardian Galaxy
Guardians 3.
3.
Yeah.
Black Panther 2,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah.
I saw like Dark Avengers. It was
Dark
pretty
Avengers.
Cool. And yeah, I kind of saw Spider-Man Secret Wars. Like I kind of like
I-
look forward to that.
I
Secret Wars.
think Secret Wars would be like a Phase 6 kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be a Phase 4.
I think they have to
Yeah.
build up everything first.
Yeah,
First
the
Secret Wars.
original. I
Yeah.
mean, the first Phase 4 movie is Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
Yes, the first one
which
from Phase
is
4.
coming out in like
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that there's going to be Guardians 3, but they haven't started shooting, so that's like maybe 3 years from now.
Yeah.
There's going to be another Doctor Strange movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
That's true.
probably. I think there's going to be a Thor 4. I'm not sure.
We shall see. I got the feeling like somehow Tony and Steve Rogers, like somehow they're gonna make a cameo.
Yeah, definitely.
They're gonna make
A
cameo.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Black Widow movie.
Oh yeah.
It's probably an origin story.
Yeah.
Would be interesting if they don't talk about Budapest. I would be so pissed off
Oh yeah.
because they mention it so many times.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And but you just want to think of what happened in Budapest.
Right.
Yep.
And what else is there? I hope to see like more. I think there are people that theorize because in the comics there's like series called the What If comics. So like
Yeah.
what if something. So that way they can bring back to life some of the people that have died.
Yes.
So that I hope to see some of that. I think that'll be interesting. I want to see like a secret invasion with the Skrulls. I want to see Galactus.
Yeah, Galactus. Ooh.
Like Galactus
I think
could be
they're
the next big
I think
bad.
they're gonna be
They're definitely gonna bring it,
Galactus.
yeah.
I mean, like they shown it in Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Those-
now Marvel just acquired like
Fantastic Four.
Fox stuff,
Fox
like
stuff, yeah.
X-Men and Fantastic Four. So I doubt they're gonna do anything with it for the long
I
run.
think
Yeah.
they need to like think.
They
of
need to
things
think
as-
how they're gonna reboot
Yeah.
because they're definitely not gonna keep the actors.
Yeah, I think
Nah.
they're gonna be good at Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the moment you see Silver Surfer, then you know Galactus
Like,
is
oh,
coming.
that's it.
Yeah.
He's
He's gonna have his own movie, Silver Surfer.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Okay, moving on to the next question. From Hey Hits Hidayat
Oh.
from LaSalle. The theory that when Cap went back to return the Soul Stone, he received Black Widow back. Shut the fuck up. It's such a joke. What? Like, basically he's saying, what's the theory behind Cap returning the Soul Stone, and then as a refund, he gets Black Widow back?
Yeah. That's how we don't have a movie.
I
Yes,
guess. Yeah,
all these
basically.
troll questions. Okay, next one's from Zach. Also been on the channel before.
Yeah.
Many times, actually.
Yeah.
Do you think people die after the snap, or are they sent to a void until someone snaps them back?
I think they are sent to a void. Because like you remember how like Peter
Yeah.
he says like
I don't feel so
and then
good.
snap and then like I was just like in a sleep
Yeah.
and then next morning
It's
he
like,
came
it's
back.
like 5
Yeah.
years, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
so he's sleeping. So I would kind of guess they didn't die, but they were sent to the void. That's
Okay.
why I think like Thanos will somehow come back as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could foresee, like, I could see Thanos coming back as like a minor villain.
Yeah,
You know, that'll
It's
be
like a mini
interesting.
boss now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jay, what do you think?
I think basically, you know, like what's it called? Like Inception, the white, like
Yeah.
limbo.
Oh,
It's just
limbo.
limbo,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
right? They just like stay
Like,
there. It's
just
like,
stay there,
it's,
yeah.
it's like
Maybe.
their physical bodies disintegrate,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
their so and so soul,
Yeah.
they just
Mm.
stay there. It's like I don't know what else to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the Infinity Gauntlet, it's such a mysterious weapon
Yeah.
in the MCU itself.
Yeah.
Like it's described as it can do anything. It literally can do anything you want, right?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I think, like, because I read the Infinity Gauntlet, like, saga, the comics.
mm.
So what actually happened is that, like, those people that get snapped, they go into the soul stone.
Soul Stone.
And inside the soul stone, there's this place called the Soul World. So it's like
okay.
all the characters like, hey, what's up, man? And if I remember right, like Adam Warlock, like
He appeared in the Guardians. Right?
yeah, he appeared at the
okay.
end, but like in the comics, he's there and he can face through the Soul World and
Oh,
the real
shit.
world. If
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
if I am not wrong, I could be very very wrong.
Yeah.
Because I read it such a long time ago, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, next question, also from Zach. Did Gamora die?
Yeah, but I think the Gamora in the present is from another timeline.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's referring to that Gamora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, because of the snap, right?
Yeah.
I would say no, because her heart is not with them.
Like, she's not evil.
yeah, you know,
Okay.
she's like, she is part of them, but she doesn't want to be part of them.
Right.
So I kind of guess that she's not, so that Guardians will, because you still have Guardians.
But she wasn't with them at the end, though. He was searching, like,
Yeah, but maybe
Peter
she
Quill.
ran away
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or something.
Okay.
So, but I believe that Guardians 3 will see how it goes.
Okay.
Guardians
Yeah.
3, yeah.
I think Guardians 3 will be like Gamora. Basically, it's like
Finding Gamora.
Yeah.
maybe finding Gamora, maybe
With
like
Thor.
and Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they'll reveal Adam
I
Warlock
think
by
so,
now.
yeah.
That's the only one. That's one of the few things that they didn't answer during Endgame. It's like Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Time travel, man, it's confusing as fuck.
Yeah, Superman. They
'cause
just don't even know what's
Gamora dies here. Let's say this is here, right? This Infinity War. Gamora dies.
Yeah.
Then 5 years. Then the Gamora from
5 years.
5 years
ago.
here,
Here,
then it
came
comes
here.
here.
Right.
So it's like, it's Gamora from 10 years ago, basically, that is
Yeah.
in the present right
Right,
now.
right,
That
right.
does not have the experience with the Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy.
Yeah. So they're not as bonded. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
they-
so
she,
maybe,
does, she
like-
doesn't fall in love
Yeah,
with
it would be
Quill.
interesting. It would be like Guardians 3 start off from this point, right? Where
Right.
like Gamora is like trying to, it's not trying to, as in like she's creating bonds
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, yes.
So it's a bit interesting and confusing at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. From Rain Army. Okay.
Okay.
How did Iron Man get his suit in Endgame?
What suit?
The bleeding edge.
I think he got
He
it.
already, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was 5 years.
was already
right?
there,
So-
man.
Yeah, he's really
Yeah.
there all the way.
Yeah, more or less.
It's
There.
nanotech.
Read the comics.
Okay. Next question by Not Azri.
Mm.
Wouldn't there be a new timeline since Loki escaped with the Tesseract? Yeah, we answered this just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's an alternate universe, alternate or parallel
Universe.
timeline, which eventually merges into the original timeline.
Like what Jess said,
Yeah.
time travel is confusing.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And-
Don't think so much into it.
When in doubt, quantum.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is from our dear friend, Mr. Tommy Safari. Ugh. Does Endgame stand for Everyone Never Die Game?
Next question.
Next question.
Next question.
Okay, from Get to Go, Tyron, his friend.
Mm.
Why did Iron Man take the whole gauntlet at the end when he could have just taken one stone?
Well, that's a good question, but I think you see like the only way for them to win is for him to wipe out
The entire
the
army.
entire army.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the only way that he figured during looking at the romantic time with Doctor Strange.
Okay.
yeah, you kind of guessed it. So, I think you could just take one or few stones, but they will still have to fight Thanos.
Yeah.
What
Right.
if something goes wrong or Thanos escape or there's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah,
But I
so-
think one of the easiest way was you just snap and then just wipe out everyone
Yeah.
and then they just win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ja?
I mean, taking one stone is such a
Lame.
lame thing to do, kind of, right? Like you take one stone and then but he still has four other
Stones.
stones, and like he's still gonna kill you anyway
Yeah.
and take the one stone.
Right.
So in the end, it's like no point, right?
Okay. For me, it's just like go big or go home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
like
Yeah.
just get rid of Thanos
Yeah.
as soon as possible. You know,
yeah.
because like what you said, like what if Thanos runs away with the other stones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like he
You
can,
know, then
because-
it's like Infinity War all over
and
again.
he has the Tesseract and then he can just
Yeah, he can just,
just
disappear.
disappear.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is from Jason again. If you can have any superpower of your choice, whose power will you get?
of my choice.
Mm.
I would say I wouldn't say a power, but I would just be Tony.
Like intelligence.
Intelligence, I
Yeah.
think with intelligence you can go very far.
Mm.
That is true.
Yeah,
Knowledge is power, basically.
you are billionaire. I can build my own suit to
Yep.
fight.
Yep.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, so I think
Power of money, guys.
yeah. Power of here is very important. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess Thor.
Thor?
Yeah, lightning's fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
you
so.
can fuck up people, and you have a hammer and an axe.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay. As for me,
Hulk.
like no, I don't really want to be Hulk. Like maybe I'm like banking between like Scarlet Witch
Oh yeah.
Okay.
or like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I would choose Scarlet Witch. Like I can like
Super badass. Man.
yeah, I can like
Yeah.
mess with people's minds.
Yeah,
you know,
and-
that is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So and
This
like
Scarlet Witch is damn powerful. Please.
yeah, dude.
She is one of the
She
most
is.
Yeah, most powerful in the
in
Marvel,
comics.
yeah.
Yeah. So like to me, it's like wow. Okay.
What the Vision though? Like you just become the Vision.
No, I don't want to be. efficient.
Like
Oh, I don't mind like having Spider-Man's powers actually.
No.
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
And then like with the whole Iron Spider suit, like let's just say, like one of the coolest parts, one of the parts I screamed during the movie was like activate instant kill
Oh
mode.
yeah. Just
I was
kill.
like, ah,
and then you're just like poking all the insects.
yeah, that's crazy. Okay, next question. Jason Coco Tan asks, why is Gamora?
How about who is Gamora?
how is Gamora?
Why is Jason? Okay. Next one. Second last question. From Only Benny. What do you guys think about Thor's story arc?
Thor story arc.
Yeah, I think we did talk about this just now.
Yeah, but I just to sum it up, I think it's really really good. They are really smart with
Yeah.
Thor's story arc. Yeah.
It's bringing him down to earth, basically, from godly level to just
Yeah.
Like they humanize him. a bit.
humanized
Yeah.
him a bit,
Yeah.
which is a bit more. We can relate more to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's more personalized. Yeah.
And
Okay.
and the more great thing is like actually God does face depression.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If God can get depression, you can too.
Okay. Next one by Azri. It's basically the same question. Where did Loki go with the Tesseract? A new timeline should be created, right? Yes. We already answered this.
Yeah.
It's a new
So many
timeline. Like it will merge later on. So
Yeah.
don't think so much about time travel. Like let the MCU
Yeah.
play out and then they will explain it to us
Yeah,
eventually.
yeah.
Because I think right now they are also like they don't want to answer this question because
Is
if
that-
they do, they're locking themselves into what they
Yeah,
can they
definitely.
can or cannot do. So if we don't question them, they are free to play and
then-
like explain it in their own terms.
Yeah. And
You know?
then you just have to wait for phase 4.
Yeah, just wait for phase
four,
4. Just
yeah.
2 more
Yeah,
months,
man.
guys.
Yeah.
Again, the last question is by Dexter. It's not even a question. It just says Scarlet Witch. Like
All right.
okay, yeah.
Scarlet
Thanks, Dexter. Thanks. We appreciate the effort. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a good question. Okay. So
I guess we're done.
yeah, let's wrap things up. Thank you all. I think it's probably like a 1.5 hour podcast right now. I hope
think it is.
this is something new we're trying. I think it's interesting for us. We will definitely be back to do more.
Yeah.
To do more discussions and we can talk about anime, we can talk about movies, anything actually. Yeah, anything around
Please
the
talk
sun.
about anime, my weeb.
Yeah.
The weebness.
Yeah, so Jared, do you have any plugs? Like yesterday you asked me to plug, now it's your turn to plug.
So watch my podcast, I guess. The People You May Know podcast. It's on YouTube. Gonna put it on Spotify and other podcasting sites.
Nice.
Trying to.
So it's like the people you may know.
Yeah, the people.
Okay.
Basically, it's like a podcast where I talk to people who are close to me and their different jobscapes and what they do, what they like, that kind of thing. It's basically just talking shit, which I love.
You guys can check out his next episode. It features me.
Yes, features Daniel.
We were supposed to talk for an hour. It ended up being 2 hours. Yeah. So look out for that.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Jeremy also. He let us use his space here. It's pretty cool.
Anytime.
Yeah. So Ben, any closing words?
I just think that I kind of watch out for more podcasts.
Yeah, I think this has been fun actually.
Yeah, it is.
Podcast is fun to listen to, guys. Please.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys want more, if you wanna
us to talk anything. Just
let us know.
Yeah,
let us know in the comments. What do you want us to talk about next? What do you like to see from us? Maybe we'll get a Twitter eventually.
Yes,
you can tweet us questions. If not, you can always just DM us on Instagram. If you're free, we'll reply you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So signing out. I'm
See you
Emil.
guys.
It's
I'm
Ben.
Ben.
He's Jay.
Hey, Ja.
Alternate tab. Peace.